White man in boxing led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, let's talk about some boxing. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And apparently, Anthony Joshua reached out to Daniel Dubois. And obviously yesterday, Crawford, we started there, spoke on his situation and the Danny and Earl fight and PBC. And he broke down and said how PBC fighters ain't fought nobody. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And he is correct, you know. You just got these new boxing fans, man. They terrible, very, very terrible, man. And they basically say, "Well, Danny Garcia is better than me." Where's Danny Garcia better at in welterweight? Robert Guerrero beat by Floyd. All right, excuse me. Beat by Floyd, beat by Thurman. All right, Danny struggled to beat him. He beat Paulo Malignaggi. He was a shell of himself. Other than that, he did nothing else in the division but lost. All right, he did Doug Victor Postal. At the same time, has Danny Garcia beat anybody better than Jeff Horn? At welterweight, no. And he said, I'm going by the media metrics. He said Danny could fight, gave Danny his props. But then again, Bud's resume didn't fight him again. Danny Garcia got an offer. Excuse me, going through some things here. Danny Garcia got an offer a long time ago. Y'all denied it. They lied. They confirmed they got an offer. Come on. Look at Danny Garcia's last fight versus Ivan Redcash. Come on, man. Look at his fight versus Brandon Rios. I mean, come on. Is it even disputable? Danny Garcia is living off what he did at 140 pounds. He lost to shitty Sean Porter. Booster. It's Christmas time. Booster Porter. Like, it ain't even no talk. And he said, I heard him say Errol Spence only fought one guy, Kell Brook. I mean, depends. Lamont Peterson, he was off for some years before he fought Ivory Region. A lot of people felt he lost that fight. All right. I mean, you want to say he fought Lamont? Okay, he fought Algieri, who lost two of his last 3 fights before he fought Earl. Lardley might be the best puncher he fought. Bandera, he's a solid guy. Mikey Garcia, come on, it shouldn't even count for that fight. He's supposed to put Mikey Garcia in a pound box. Now Mikey about to get the Manny Pacquiao fight. I think with PBC. Then, he struggled with Sean Porter. So, I mean, everybody is subjective to what they want, to what they believe. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to knock Sean Porter dick in the dirt. Like Bud said, everybody had respect for Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, just because they fought each other didn't mean they did nothing. Keith Thurman fought Sean Porter years ago. Gave Sean Porter opportunity when he had that fake belt. When Sean didn't want to give him an opportunity for an IBF belt. He fought him. He beat Danny Garcia. He said he had bone spurs, I think, in his shoulder or whatever. You got to, Keith already did those things. So what are we really talking about? You know what I'm saying? That Earl's done. He's done nothing. To me, Keith has done nothing. He done a little bit of something. He beat the guys that's there. I mean, Sean has fought everybody. My whole thing is, dude just want to fight. And he got to go to the internet and explain himself, which he shouldn't have to explain himself. But then again, you live in a social media era that he talking to people who don't know shit about boxing. And then he talking to people that you can't change their mind. I mean, obviously anybody gonna want to defend themselves, and that's a fact. But you can't change these people's mind. They program. Anytime somebody say, "Oh yeah, he don't deserve it," I ain't trying to hear that. When Floyd came to 140, Arturo Gatti said, "You don't deserve this fight." When he came to 47, Baltimore said, "You don't deserve this fight." At the end of the day, Oscar De La Hoya said, "Oh, you should beat somebody at 54." But then again, you're dealing with these delinquents. You're dealing with these people who learn boxing from people who didn't even know boxing. So, and if I'm him, I honestly don't even explain myself. To be honest, for what? At the end of the day, we see that when Keith Thurman had a belt, when Bud was calling him out, he didn't oblige him. That's a fact. When Sean got a belt, he got an offer. I don't care what his daddy said. They got an offer from Top Rank to fight over there. I think it was a multi-fight deal. They said they lowered to Al. Didn't happen. All right, I think what these people like Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum is finding out is these guys do have some type of attachment to Al Heyman. They do have a television deal contract with PBC, which is a television show. They do have a contract. So I think a lot of these promoters finding out the hard way that these dudes, do have some attachments. And at the end of the day, Al Heyman can't even make Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. So what are we talking about? So there's no guarantee a Bud over there, he going to get the fights that he's looking for, And that's a fact. Al Heyman couldn't even deliver Manny Pacquiao to Errol Spence. And he fought Adrian Broner and Keith Thurman before he fought Errol Spence. You know, when Errol Spence got 2 belts, let's say he destroyed Danny Garcia like I think he will, easy, 10-2, 9-3, whatever it is. Manny Pacquiao not going to be lining up to fight him. But then again, Pacquiao fighting his leftovers of Mikey Garcia. You know, are the other side of the street going to talk about that? Is the local dummy box community going to talk about that? No. They're not going to show no hate to Al. Because then again, then it look like hypocrisy. Then it look like everything they built, their foundation on is a lie. Come on. We know who creating narratives and trying to push them and who not. We know who telling lies and who telling lies and basically that's hate. We know what it is. They don't know shit about boxing, you know. Knock one of them motherfuckers out. They don't never box in their life. They just found the niche on YouTube that is fruitful for. They found a whole bunch of people where they can finesse for some money. That's it. Simple as that. But my whole thing is, I just don't feel like Bud needs to explain himself. Obviously, we all should be pushing him to get the fights that we want to see. I want to see the Bud fight. I care less about the Pacquiao fight. If he get it, I'll buy it and I'll support it. If Earl get it, I'll buy it and I'll support it. But people want to see the fights, and until we see the fights we want to see, if we don't see them, you're going to see more Jake Paul and Nate Robinson and Mike Tyson's and Roy Jones and Vander Holyfield and those type of guys. And that's just going to be the fact of the matter. People say, we'll fake boxing. We'll start making the fights we want to see. Start making the fights people want to see. That's not hard to ask. If you lose once, Muhammad Ali lost once, twice, 5 times, I believe. Vladimir Klitschko lost a few times, came back. Marvin Hagler lost a couple of times, came back. James Toney lost some times, came back. A lot of guys lost and came back. Sugar Ray Leonard lost early on to Roberto Duran at lightweight and came back. Roberto Duran lost and came back. Tommy Hearns lost and came back. Mike McCullum lost and came back. Terry Norris lost and came back. Julian Jackson lost some and came back, I believe. And that's just the way it is. You feel me? So taking a loss really don't really mean shit. The way these guys, in my head, the way these guys make it seem, man. And, at the end of the day, Earl just got a lot of money and he getting a lot of status. He got a lot of people in his ear from PPC. He don't want to lose his status. I get it. You feel me? And if it don't make the fight, it won't be the first or the last fight that we want to see that don't happen. If he loses weekend, which I doubt it is, maybe the fight still could be made. Come back, beat Danny Garcia, who really knows? But he's a tremendous fighter. Crawford's a tremendous fighter. I just don't feel Crawford need to explain himself to nobody. But then again, when people slander your name and writers slander your name, the darker the fighter, the more hate the fighter get. That's what I noticed. Even Muhammad Ali tap dancing raccoon and Joe Frazier, people forget about that. You know what I'm saying? And that did happen. But it is what it is for Bud, man. You gotta explain yourself. You shouldn't have to. But then again, you got the social media era where everybody got an opinion, and boxing is no different. Everybody's opinion don't hurt weight, and a lot of the writers don't know shit. They never threw a punch, never got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? And they write these things, and they getting paid by different promotional companies to push a narrative. Then again, why ain't nobody just telling Errol Spence to get in the ring with him? Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. Why ain't nobody telling them to get in the ring? Plain and simple, And then again, people act like Al Heyman has produced superstars. He has not produced one boxing superstar. And the superstar he had with Floyd Mayweather, he was built, and Manny Pacquiao was built on Top Rank, another promotional company for Manny Pacquiao. So, Al hasn't built one fucking star. He's talking about Errol Spence going around like he a big star. Nigga, 80% of people that live in this country don't know you. Maybe even a higher percentage. You was a fucking nobody. Well, I did 350,000 bars with Mikey Garcia. Nigga, it's over 350 million people just in America. You didn't even reach 10% of those people. And you talking about you the Don Dada, how much money you get to walk through a club? You know what I'm saying? None. You probably just show up for free. They might let you in for free. Come on. Dance with other dudes. Like, then he not no star. And neither is Crawford. He not no huge syndicated star across the universe. And that's okay. You fight each other. Y'all have an epic fight. Y'all might be stars. But a lot of people just programmed to believe what they want to believe. You got some of these females. That's, all them females. From Negro to 7'8" to all they little flunkies that follow him, they just be sucking this certain fighter's dick so hard. Like, dude, like, he lose. Oh, he really didn't lose. And with Deontay Wilder, like, dude, it's over with. He lost. Let's see him get the trilogy, and let's see what he do. You know, all them niggas cocksuckers. Don't worry. I'm thinking about it. I might pull up to their little function on Saturday. I know somebody that's going to pull up and beat Fanon ass. So, you know, Fanon better stay close to Negro. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody personally for sure that might pull up and beat Fanon ass. For sure. You know, and I hope somebody get it on camera. So, if I'm Fanon, I wouldn't come. I know somebody might be on 7-8 head. You know, but I know Fanon for sure. Definitely going to get that work on Saturday. If the person I know going to show up. So, you know, I heard Bill Haney might slap him up, so he might get slapped up for sure. But let's move on. Anthony Joshua told Dan Dubois that if he need to reach out to him. After some people said he quit with the eye thing and stuff. I think he quit, but then again, I ain't have my eye busted, so I do want to say he quit. But he can come back. Lennox Lewis got knocked out by Oliver McCall and Hakeem Rahman. You know, it happens. You know, Tyson Fury got dropped by Steve Cunningham, and he almost got knocked out by Wilder and came back with Sugar Hill. So, you know, I like that from Anthony Joshua. You know, Danny Dubois ain't on Matchroom, you know, but then again, Joshua's still going to reach out to him and pick up his spirits, and that's what you're supposed to do. I'm liking Joshua more and more and more. I think I like Joshua way more than Wilder at this point. He took his L like a man, didn't hide, didn't cry. You're king, and he didn't do no shit like that, man. And I think I got way more respect for Joshua than Wilder at this point. Who would have said that 2 or 3 years ago? You got to respect that man, reaching out to him and like, all right, you know, and probably getting him, trying to get through this turmoil. And, you know, people said Joshua quit, even though he was on his feet. You can come back from that. You know, Lennox Lewis can talk to him about that. Vladimir Klitschko could talk to him about that. Frank Bruno could talk to who mentored Dan Dubois. He can come back. You know, at the end of the day, I just think he needed an American coach, an American trainer. So shout out to Joshua for extending the olive branch leaf to Dan Dubois. And I think his counsel can help him a lot, man. So shout out to Anthony Joshua, man. Let me know what you guys think about the video. You can watch that Crawford video. It's on his Instagram still. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, your video request. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fast way, then Facebook, then Instagram. We also got a Facebook group as well. You want to advertise your business on the channel, video request, chop it up, it's there. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love, support. The best way to donate, share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. We gone.